I realized at a certain point in my life, in my career, that my life was far too comfortable. So what I really needed to do was to fly to upstate New York and immerse myself in the middle of the summer in 115-degree heat and 120% humidity and huge, horrible bugs and a horrible stench to really bring my life together. And that was just Garrett's dressing room. No, actually, I joke because there was no dressing room. There was one dressing room, and it was a lot of, hey, who took my pants? And no, those are my shoes. And what the hell? There was a lot of chaos and bumping in, and we all, I think, had the moments of thinking about our careers and reflecting on it and saying, so it's come to this. To work with these actors and the writers, they crafted such a nice script, and it just sounded like a gas. So everybody was, we said, what, those people, I'm in, so everybody just threw in, and we did it and had a ball, and so there it is.
Well, after I received that phone call from Tim, I read the script, and I was very impressed. I was very drawn to the script. I think it was very well written. But I had no idea what was in store for me when I got to upstate New York. We filmed the majority of that, all the bridge scenes, everything in any ship, inside this abandoned garage, like an automobile dealership garage, which had no insulation, no air conditioning. And after doing 7 years of Voyager, this was the most difficult working conditions I had ever been, privy to. And I was honestly thinking every day someone's going to quit. One of these guys is going to quit. I know they're going to get on the plane and go home. And on top of that, on top of the intense humidity and the heat, and no AC whatsoever, no trailers, nothing, we were also dealing with, there were train tracks right next door. So every now and then trains were coming through, making train sounds, and then we'd have to cut because our sound guys couldn't use it. We'd have to shoot again. And I was going to say, yes, and what was going on was there was a Harley Davidson festival going on. There were rock bands, but the Harleys would be going by, and every time a Harley came by, we'd have to cut, let's do it again, like that. And in that heat and humidity, it just became a joke. It was like a farce, It was like, all right, is this really happening? This is like a Twilight Zone of filming, So it really was under the most difficult conditions ever.
No cell phone.
No cell phone service, and just.
The cell service went out. They didn't have to say turn off your cell phone.
Right. You couldn't get a cell phone to ring to reception at all. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was nuts. And then they also had, some observers on the set, some random fans were on the set, and we had an issue with Crystal. It was very interesting. This one guy kind of took a liking to her, and he'd walk up to her one day. That what really, I'm going to tell this story. I don't care. He walks up and he says, I got some vitamin water for you, and you got to drink this. And then he said, looks at him and was like, no, I don't think so. He's like, no, you're stupid if you don't drink this special elixir. And then so she finally tells Doug. Doug gets wind of it. He gets up to that guy. You remember that guy, Doug? Yeah. Oh yeah. Doug 86'd him there. He was just like, you don't try to give actors something to drink that we don't even know what. Who knows? It could have been cyanide, right? Probably not. But it was very, very. I mean, it was the Twilight Zone of filming. And it's a miracle that everything came together and we actually had a final product. And I'm very proud that we did come together and do this project under all this duress. It's fantastic. And thank you for coming tonight, everybody.
Garrett Wang's vest was so West Hollywood. I offered to be best man at his wedding. That's all I have to say.
Any last questions? We'll wrap it up. But I wanted to say, wow,
Are the writers on stage with us? I think they ought to talk about, I'd love to hear some of the things to acknowledge what they went through, because I know they were writing every day and rewriting.
The scariest thing was writing for you
We
and
were
Walter.
driving them crazy.
It was scary writing for you and Walter, because you hear these characters that you played for so long and knew so well, and we're going like, God, you know, are we doing this right? Are we getting you guys right? And so we were, you know, kind of when you saw the script, we were going, oh, hope we did this right.
We tried.
We tried to balance the script and give everybody their moments, and I think we did. I think everybody, all the actors had their moments, and we were